So today I thought it would be really fun to make a tattoo tour video. I've seen so many of these videos and they really inspire me. They've inspired me to get tattoos and inspired me for like different tattoo ideas. So I thought it'd be really fun to do one as well and show you guys the art on my body. Just a tiny little disclaimer is that I've come up with each of my tattoo designs like 9 times out of 10 myself. I've drawn them out myself, or the artist has drawn them, and they're really like, they're designs that are custom to me, and I would very much appreciate it if nobody got the exact same tattoo. I mean, you can totally take inspiration from it, you can get the same idea of it, just don't take the exact replica and tattoo it on yourself. Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful because tattoo artists and me myself have taken time and put in thought into this. So yeah, I would just really appreciate it if that didn't happen. I got my first tattoo on September 14th, 2011. My first 2 tattoos actually. I was 17 years old, about 2 weeks before I turned 18. And it's the Deathly Hallows symbol behind my neck and the Harry Potter lightning bolt behind my left ear. So I got this done at Slicks in Montreal, Steel Style Slicks, by an artist called Larry Stills. I was really nervous. I wasn't sure how the pain was gonna be. Yeah, I had no idea what to expect. And I can say right now that I had a really good first experience. I mean, the Deathly Hallows behind my neck was like a 2 on 10. And the one behind my ear was a 0 on 10, like absolutely nothing. The most annoying thing about it was basically the noise of the tattoo gun just going directly into my ear. I felt it just inside my eardrums, and that was the most annoying part of it. But pain-wise, it was really nothing. Like, a mosquito bite hurt more. It took about 15 to 20 minutes. And yeah, it was just really fun. I had a great time. I was also just very emotional because it is Harry Potter. Those of you who know me know that Harry Potter is frigging life. I love it. I live it. Yeah, Harry Potter is a really big part of my childhood. It has gotten me through a lot, and yeah, I just really love Harry Potter. It's probably my like favorite thing in the entire world. So yeah, moving on to my second tattoo. My second tattoo I got done in 2012, July 4th, 2012, again by Larry Stills at Slicks again. And I got a mermaid done on my left rib cage. It took about 40 minutes to an hour, as like that's what I can remember from it. And it was really fucking painful. I didn't cry, but I remember it hurt so much that I was holding my breath a lot, which didn't make it better, but I was just holding my breath because it hurt so much. I wasn't like sobbing, but I'm pretty sure a tear came out of my eye. I'm pretty sure, like 9 on 10, sure. But yeah, it was really painful. I would say probably like an 8.5 on 10. Just a very uncomfortable feeling. I didn't enjoy it at all. And yeah, but at the same time, it's so beautiful even to this day. I mean, I sometimes like think about getting it touched up, like adding scales to it, adding a bit more shading. And I always say like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I don't end up doing it because I'm just scared that it won't look the way I want it to. Yeah, I really like it. I think it's really simple, it's really delicate. I like the way that it looks on my body. And yeah, I basically got it done because since I was a little kid, I've always loved mermaids. Like, mermaids were the shit to me. I still think mermaids exist, and whoever disagrees with me, that is totally fine, but like, I seriously think they exist. Just like, I don't know, they could. It's so, like, there's just so many possibilities. Same as aliens. But that's a whole other topic. But yeah, I really love mermaids. And when I was little, okay, anyways, my mom is handicapped. When I was a kid, every time my mom would every time I would dream about my mom, she would always come to me as a mermaid in my dreams. And I guess that's because my mom is from a tropical island called Mauritius. I always imagined her as a mermaid, and also just because I always imagined her swimming, and when she's in the water is kind of like the only time where you can't really tell that she's handicapped, because you can't tell, right? She's just floating around and just chilling. So yeah, I got it symbolically to represent my mom. That is something that I always have, and it's always right there, and every time I see it, I just think of her, and I think of me and her swimming as mermaids when I was a little kid. Yeah. On to my fourth tattoo. I got done, this was done in October 2013, and I got done by Bree at, also again, Slicks, Steel Styled Slicks in Montreal. And it's this tattoo right here, which says Melolagnia. The literal meaning behind the word is sexual arousal caused by the listening to or playing of music. I got this tattoo because to me it just represents my love for music. I always kind of wanted to get lyrics tattooed, and I just had such a hard time choosing which lyrics and which song and which band, and I just had a really hard time. So I was like, you know what, screw it, fuck it, I'm just gonna get one word that really encompasses my love for all the bands, all the songs, and all the types and different genres of music that I love. So that's why I got this. It just represents my love for music. So yeah, it took about half an hour to do, and it was like a 3 to like 3.5 on 10. It really wasn't that bad. So then on to my 5th, 6th, and 7th tattoo, which I got all done in one day, which I got done on March 13th, 2015. It was actually Friday the 13th, that year, 2015. I got it by an artist called Jay at Urban Addiction. Amazing artist. Really just, he basically did it freehand. It's beautiful. Basically, it's an acorn and a tree, and it's the most, I think it's probably my favorite tattoo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is my favorite tattoo. I love it. It's right on my wrist. I look down at it and it's right there. It's beautiful. He added some like white details to the acorn as well as the leaves. I don't know, I really like it. It faded a tiny bit, especially the leaves, but I dig it. I really dig it. I like the way that it looks, aesthetically, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. It took about an hour and a half to get done, the acorn, the tree, as well as the little moon on my thumb. And yeah, so yeah, all three of them are literally, I just fucking love them. They're literally my favorite tattoos. So I'm gonna go into the meaning. So basically, me and my best friend, who I've mentioned a lot before, and who you guys have seen if you've been watching my videos since the beginning, and if you have, bless your soul. But if you haven't, my best friend Vans, she means the fucking world to me. She was the first girl that was actually my best friend, like real best friend, who wasn't just like, you're my best friend in high school, and then high school ends and they kind of disappear, or friendships fall out and stuff. But I've been friends with her now for a really long time. I think since July 2011. Whatever. Anyways, we've been friends for a really, really long time, and on Friday the 13th of March 2015, we were like, fuck it, we're gonna get fucking matching tattoos, because we just wanted to have a matching tattoo. So basically, me and my best friend Vans have an acorn as a matching tattoo, and the meaning behind of this was, Peter Pan. We're huge Peter Pan Disney fans. So basically how Peter Pan gives Wendy the acorn, and when Tinkerbell sees the Wendy, she tells the Lost Boys to shoot it down. And they do, and the arrow that they shoot hits the Wendy, and she comes falling down and everybody thinks she's dead. But then after, when they actually look, the arrow has hit the acorn, which saves Wendy in the end. So basically the acorn just kind of represents how like her friendship, like our friendship, me and Vans' friendship, having her as a friend has got me through so much. I've been through a lot, and she's just always been there to like listen and support me, and just she's one of the like most loyal people I know. She's so supportive and so loving and caring, and I love her so much and I miss her. And yeah, I'm gonna get really emotional if I keep talking about it, so I'm not. I got the tree added to it, and the whole meaning behind it is acorn is kind of like at the root, so it's like the fetus almost, I guess, and then it grows and turns into a tree. And it has basically, the tree has two meanings. The first meaning is from, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but Capsula Mundi. And it's this way of being buried. So when you die, basically they wash and cleanse your body and then put you in a pod. And inside this pod, and this pod itself is like, I forgot the word, but basically your body decomposes and becomes one with the pod in the ground, because they take that pod and they bury you, and basically your body, as it decomposes, it becomes one with the pod and then one with the roots that are coming out of it. So basically your dead body and your remains turn into a tree, and you get buried, and then your family members, when you die, can go visit this tree, and this tree is basically like you, technically. And I just thought that was like a really beautiful idea, the fact that like even though you're dead, you keep on living as a living being, which is a tree. So yeah, so that's one meaning. And the second meaning is in the movie A New World, there's one part in the movie where they're just showing scenery of trees and the sun shining through the trees, and the actress Kirianka Kelcher, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but she portrays Pocahontas, and she says, he is like a tree, I lie in his shade. He's like a tree, he shelters me, I lie in his shade. And that is a quote that has really resonated with me. Every time I watch that movie, or every time I think about it, that's the first thing that comes to mind. And I really like that quote. It's beautiful. I think it's really symbolic, and it's beautiful. And I wanted something to represent that movie for me, just because I love that movie so much. Vans also got this as a matching tattoo as well, which a few months later, my other best friend Sab got it also tattooed. So the three of us have it as a matching tattoo. This sounds super cheesy, but like I don't really care, because it's like fucking, they're my best friends, so whatever. So basically every time we make a promise or a wish, like 11/11, we basically all put our, like, link all our pinkies together and we kiss our thumbs. And we're very, like, we freak out. Like, we literally freak out when it's a full moon or the moon is pretty, or like 9 times out of 10 we're hanging out is like at night. And we go to the park and we chill, like not so much anymore because I'm here, but when I was in Canada, we'd go to the park and just like hang out with my brother as well. And yeah, we would just all like, we'd be outside and then like one of us or all of us will be like, oh my god, the moon, look at the moon. And just, we talk about the moon so much. We all really like astrology. We all really like the sky in general. The sky is our friend. That's basically the main reason why we got this as a matching tattoo. And personally for me, I just recently, probably about like a year ago now, I started researching Wiccanism, which is a philosophy, and I agree with it. There's so many aspects of it that I really agree with and that I really relate to, and little by little I feel like I don't want to say converting, but I'm like becoming more and more in tune with the part of me that relates to Wiccanism, and I feel like pretty soon, once I have done all my research, as much research as I can on it, I will probably consider myself a practicing Wiccan. As a kid in my family, every time we would go on road trips or stuff, my dad would always say persínase, which in Spanish means like do the cross, to like make sure that like nothing bad happens. And even though I don't do the cross as much anymore, I do think that like when I get nervous or I feel anxious or just scared in any way, I do kiss my thumb a lot. And I just think it's like really beautiful that I have the moon there, because it like connects me to the part that relates to Wiccanism. So yeah, I really like that. So yeah, moving on to my 8th tattoo, which I got actually here in Berlin the first time I came to Berlin, which was June 25th, 2015. And I got this little plane behind my elbow. I got it done. I don't remember the tattoo artist's name. I'm really sorry about that. But he worked at Fur Immer Tattoo. Fur Immer Tattoo. It took about 30 to 40 minutes, and honestly speaking, I actually may have fallen asleep while he was doing the tattoo. I was so exhausted that day, and I remember my boyfriend was with me, and I remember looking at him and then just like closing my eyes and just being like, I passed out for like a good 20 minutes. It didn't hurt at all. It was maybe like a 2 on 10. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't talk about pain level for this one. It's the most painful thing about this one was the acorn, and it was like the top of the acorn, like this part right here. That part hurt. I would probably say maybe like a 3 to 4 on 10. But everything else was pretty 2 on 10 maybe. And the moon on my thumb didn't hurt as much either. I think maybe it was probably a 2.5, maybe a 3. Yeah, it really wasn't that painful. But yeah, so yeah, that was my plane tattoo, and basically I got it because it was the first time I was traveling by myself. I had never taken a plane alone, or just traveled by myself in general. And also it was just because it was like my first time coming to Germany to visit my boyfriend, and yeah, like I wanted to get something that every time I'd look at it, it reminded me of that trip. So I got a little plane. My 9th, 10th, and 11th tattoo, which I also again got in one day. I got it done by Leo at Slicks. Again, Slicks in Montreal. And I got a Ouija planchette, which is right here. I got an astronaut alien, which is on, I'm gonna flip you guys off, but it's like on my finger right here. And then I got these dots, which it's actually a star constellation here. By the way, it took, for all 3 of them, it took about an hour and a half. Yeah, I think I have to sneeze. Whew. It's a Ouija planchette with the letter L in the middle. And basically I got that for my dog, who I got it, by the way, I got all these tattoos done on December 1st, 2015. And my dog, which her name was Leia, she passed away. It took me a really long time to like get over it, I guess, like finish mourning. She was the first dog that I had had from beginning to end, like really from, we got her and she was a year old maybe. And when we had to put her down, she was 13. So yeah, she was like my little sister. I loved her so much. She was my best friend. I'm getting emotional, god damn it. And yeah, she was just the fucking shit. She was the best dog I have ever had, and probably will ever have. No offense to all my future dogs. But yeah, I really wanted to get something to remember her by, and it took me a really long time just because I feel like I wasn't ready. I hadn't fully accepted that she was gone. And then when I decided to get it, it was almost like a closure for me. But it makes me really happy that like I look down and I see it and it's right there, and I know that she's always with me. And yeah, I decided on getting a Ouija planchette and the L just because L is for her, obviously her name's Leia, and just the Ouija planchette because we're talking to the dead. So I got that. It's a little sinister, but not sinister but grim. But yeah, I love it so much. I think it's really beautiful. And it's just there. It's always there. I look down and it's right there. So yeah, anyways. Basically, this was about a 4 on 10. It wasn't that painful. Moving on to my 10th tattoo, which is this one right here. Which is this one right here. So yeah, I got this done. It was like a 7 on 10. And basically what it represents is my 2 favorite bands, which is Simple Plan and Tokyo Hotel, which is really funny because Tokyo Hotel is from Germany and Simple Plan is from Canada. So yeah, they're my 2 favorite bands in the entire world. Literally, I love them so much. I love a bunch of other bands, but they are really my top 2. And basically, Tokyo Hotel calls their fans aliens and Simple Plan call their fans astronauts. So I got an alien in an astronaut helmet. An alien. Astronaut alien? Yeah. I thought it'd be a cool way of putting them both together. Honestly, I really like it. I don't mind that it's faded. I feel like it kind of makes, like, when I see that it's faded and I look at it and I can tell that it's faded, it kind of just like seems old. And I guess I've liked them for so long that it kind of fits. So I really like it. I like the way it looks. Aesthetically, I've gotten so many compliments on it actually. And yeah, I love that it's on my hand because I see it all the time. 11th tattoo was, like I said before, the star constellation. It's actually the star constellation of Virgo and Libra. And that's me and my brother. And my brother has the exact same tattoo, but he got it on his arm here. Yeah. Me and my brother are really, really, really close. He's literally like my best friend. I don't even know what I would do without him. He's my rock. He snaps me back to reality. He is honest. He tells me what I have to hear. He's super, super supportive and super loving, and he's just always been there for me. And I miss my brother. We're really, really close, so I just really wanted to get something that really represented me and him. And that's what we got as a matching tattoo. Diego, if you're watching, I fucking love you and I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. On to my 12th tattoo, which I got done on April 26, 2016. I got this done by one of my friends. Her name's Kass. This was my first stick and poke tattoo. And yeah, she actually now works at Dahlia Tattoos in Montreal. She just recently actually started tattooing with a gun. And she is just fucking super, super talented. So yeah, so this is it. This was really fucking painful. This took about 3 hours. My arm was so sore at the end. It was probably about like an 8.5 on 10. But yeah, my arm was really, really swollen by the end of it. Obviously it was stick and poke, so I expected nothing less. But yeah, no, I think she did an amazing job, a really, really just amazing job. I love this tattoo so much. I was actually inspired by Melanie Martinez, who, love her. I went to a concert in Montreal with Vans and B, duh. And it was just an amazing, purely amazing concert. But yeah, I was inspired by her because she has a heart with cheese in it. As much as I love cheese, well, used to love cheese, I can no longer digest it, and I'm also vegan now, so obviously I didn't want to get cheese in a heart. She represents my love for Mauritius, which I went to in 2014, and that's where my mom's from, as I said before. And yeah, it represents my love for the ocean, and it has two meanings again. So it also, not only does it represent my love for the ocean, but there's this other movie, which is a really, really cheesy movie, and I know, but it's the movie Blue Lagoon. The quote of the movie, The Blue Lagoon, is "Love as nature intended to be." Yeah, and I thought it was really cute because it's like they're stranded on a tropical island, so it's like love as nature intended to be, and there's two pearls, like a pearl at the top and a pearl at the bottom, which Kass added herself. That was little details that she added. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I think she did an amazing job. This is probably like another one of my favorite tattoos. Like my tree and this one, like damn, it's just like earth and water. My 13th tattoo I got done on September 21st, 2016, and it was done by my friend Victoria. She is starting out as a stick and poke artist, so I kind of wanted to help her out, and I just like, she was like, hey, can I practice on you? Or like, yeah, and I was like, why not, let's just do it. Which, like, looking back at it now, could have gone really, really bad. I could have totally gotten an infection, but I didn't. She has done 3 of my tattoos, which I'll go into. Actually, no, 4 of my tattoos. Yes, this one right here. It's a Wiccan symbol, which symbolizes fertility. So this was like a 1 on 10. It was really not painful. And yeah, it took about 30 to 40 minutes. After this, my 14th tattoo was, again, I'm gonna flip you guys off. It's these 3 dots on my finger. Really doesn't represent anything. I feel like I just wanted 3 dots. I was like, yo, give me 3 dots on my finger. Again, this was done by Victoria. These were fucking painful. This was like 8 on 10. Like, it was really bad. It was like 3 dots, literally. But I was like, ah! Yeah, it took about 5 minutes. Again, stick and poke though, so that's pretty much why it was so painful. After that, my 15th tattoo was this pumpkin right here, which was done by Victoria again. So without the wreath, it was just the pumpkin. I think she did a really, really, really great job. I'm really, really happy with the way it came out. I love this little pumpkin. I named him Rupert because Rupert Grint, and yeah, Harry Potter, whatever. I got it because I'm on October, baby. I'm born in October. I love October. Halloween, as I've said in previous videos, is my favorite fucking time of the year. I love pumpkins too. I love pumpkin pie. Oh my god, pumpkin pie. I want pumpkin pie right now. Actually no, this was a day after. So I got this one, and what was the other one I was talking about? The fuck? Oh yeah, this one and this one done on October 25th, and on October 26th, the next day, she came to my house and she did this pumpkin right here, and she also did this little radish here. And this radish, her name is Luna, so it's like L and Luna put together. I don't know why, but that was the name that came to me. And obviously the radish represents Luna Lovegood because of her radish earrings. Luna Lovegood is probably my favorite character of the entire series. She's just so fucking cute and quirky and bizarre, and my favorite quotes from most of my favorite quotes from the book are said by her or Dumbledore. The radish was about a 5 on 10 for pain. The pumpkin was about a 7 on 10. And yeah, they healed really, really well. I love aesthetically the way they look because it was done stick and poke, and she has a very distinctive way of stick and poking where it literally just looks like a bunch of little dots collected all together to make this one shape. And I really like that. Aesthetically, I really, really like it. My only problem with this was, unfortunately, because she is at the beginning of her stick and poke tattoo career, unfortunately my pumpkin became a little blown out. I guess she was going a little too deep, so it kind of got a blowout around it. Other than that though, I really don't mind. I wasn't even mad or bothered by it. I was just kind of like, still think aesthetically I am so happy with my pumpkin. And I think it is the cutest little thing ever. I love little Rupert. He is adorable. My 17th tattoo, which is on my chest here, and it is again done by Kass, and this was after she started working at Dahlia Tattoos. And yeah, this one was also stick and poke, and because it was done on my chest, it was really painful. It was like a 9 on 10. I dig it, so I don't really care. I have no problems with it. And yeah, so this took about 40 minutes. Go to Dahlia Tattoos and get tattooed by Kass. She's really, really fucking awesome. She's so nice. She's beautiful. I just, Kass, if you're watching this, stem, man. The meaning for the crystal is just crystal healing. And yeah, I just really believe in crystal healing. I love crystals and stones in general. Another reason why I got the crystal was because, I don't know if you guys have watched this movie, but it's the Lost Empire of Atlantis. And there's the necklace that the Atlantis people wear. Atlantis, whatever. And it's the blue stone that basically has the like little Atlantis symbol on it, and basically that represents the soul energy and the, I guess, the power of Atlantis. Like without this stone, Atlantis would cease to exist as we see in the movie. And basically for me that kind of represents that as well, because I wanted to put it on my chest to kind of represent my soul. Without my soul, without me being exactly who I am, I would cease to exist, because I'd be drifting through the world pretending to be somebody that I'm not. So yeah, be yourself, and just, who cares of what people will think about you or say about you or whatever. Like, be yourself, live for yourself, don't live for anybody else. And fight for what you believe in. Yeah, fucking do it. My 18th tattoo, which I got done by Amanda at Adrenaline. Amanda, if you're watching this, you are, I love your energy, I love your essence, I love your entity as a whole. You're a beautiful human being, and I am so glad that I met you through getting this tattoo and for doing the rest of my tattoos up until now. And yeah, anyways. But yeah, so my 18th tattoo was this tattoo right here. And it's basically the Standing tattoo. I got it for the cause of Standing Rock, to donate money to the cause. And yeah, it makes me really angry that it's kind of like still happening, hasn't fully been resolved yet, and with everything happening with Donald Trump, it made me really sad that I couldn't really do anything. So I basically got a Standing Rock tattoo so that I could donate to the cause. It was about I'd say pain-wise, it was like 5.5 to 6. It was okay. Wasn't horrible, wasn't awesome. But I'm really glad. I'm really glad that I got this. It symbolizes basically, just like I said before, stand for what you believe in. Don't ever let anybody else tell you that what you believe in is wrong or stupid or useless. It doesn't matter what other people think. It's really like what you think and what you believe in, and just go with your gut feeling. Ignore everything that's coming at you that's not supportive of you, or that criticizes your thoughts and the things you're into and what you're passionate about and what you have compassion for. Literally, just live for yourself, be yourself, and love yourself. And yeah, again, done by Amanda, who put so much thought and effort into this tattoo. And I just, again, I want to thank her, because she's fucking, I love her. Ugh. I'm so angry that I'm not in Montreal right now, because I'd be getting like more tattoos done by her, just because she's a vegan tattoo artist, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but yeah, she's a vegan tattoo artist, which means that all the products that she uses are cruelty free. And who doesn't want that, right? Yeah. Another matching tattoo with my best friend Vans, and it's basically the one right here. It says, basically it says, the literal translation is cruelty free. It's written in a language called Dahlian, which is a runes language that was founded in like the 1300s in northern Germany, funny enough. And yeah, now the only people that are left that really know it they migrated and they're in Sweden. In Sweden, it is known as the dying Elvish language. So Elvish, Lord of the Rings, fuck yes. And funny thing, random, but the number 11 in German is elf. So it's spelt elf and it's pronounced elf, so fuck yes. I kind of freaked out in class the other day when they were like, let's learn how to count. And I already knew how to count to 10, and then it was like, 11 is elf. And I was like, what? What? What are the odds? Again, cruelty free, I'm vegan. I think that this is a completely other different topic, but yeah, just animals, man. Animals are our friends, and again, I'm not gonna try to tell people that everybody should be vegan or everybody should be vegetarian or we should all just stop killing animals. Like, I mean, that's my opinion, but I don't want to force that on anybody. I think everybody has the right to do what they want, but we have to take into consideration that these animals are suffering. It's not like they have a long life and then when they get old, we're like, okay, we'll eat you now. Nah, man, it's like they're born and just basically like put in prison, and we just make them suffer. And yeah, I don't know, I'm so like up and down today. Like I'm like happy and then I talk about this and then I get sad. Anyways, I'm just gonna switch topics and keep talking about my tattoos. This is gonna be such a long video, I'm so sorry guys. 20th tattoo, which was done on the same day that I got my cruelty free tattoo done, is this little arrow on my finger. And basically, I got this arrow because, first of all, I was inspired by my friend Mia, who, she's a YouTuber as well, and you can go check out her channel. She is amazing, she's beautiful, and she's super, super sweet. And her YouTube is Mimmers483. And she inspired me basically because she has an arrow tattooed on her hand here, and it says, like basically the I don't know the word now, but like the letters, like the first letter of each word, and it's love who loves you back. Again, a Tokyo Hotel, she's a huge Tokyo Hotel fan. Fuck yes. But yeah, so I got it basically for the same reason. In the song Love Who Loves You Back by Tokyo Hotel, it was the lyric is like, go throw your arrow, hit them hard, if they don't react, love who loves you back. And the whole song is just about like loving whoever loves you back, whether you're gay, bi, pan, trans, anything. Just fall in love with whatever your fucking heart wants. Just do it. And I actually totally asked her if I could get this before I did. I've never met her. We literally just bonded over, saw her YouTube videos. She followed me on Instagram, then I followed her on Instagram, then she was liking all my photos, and I was like, oh my god, I want to talk to her because I want to be her friend in real life. And yeah, I just started messaging her on Instagram, and now we're pals, and hopefully we're gonna meet this summer. I want to meet her so bad, Miriam. I want to meet you. About a 6.5 to a 7 on 10 for pain. This one, this fucking motherfucker, was 11 on 10. This was literally my most painful tattoo to date. It was so freaking painful. This little thing, this tiny little thing, super painful. Then after that, I ended up going back to Amanda again on January 6th, 2017, and I got this little flower wreath, and I also got a triquetra symbol on my right lower leg. What gave me the idea for the wreath, first of all, was because of my pumpkin blowout. I was just kind of like, I want to draw attention away from it. and I just really wanted to give attention to my pumpkin without the blowout. But yeah, and Amanda did an amazing job with this floral wreath. She added tulips and daisies and some rosemary herbs, and it is literally the fucking tits. It is the cutest thing ever. I love it so much. She put so much detail into it, and thought into it, and I just she did an amazing job. I think it, like, aesthetically, it looks so nice. I love it. I really love it. This one took about 30 minutes to do. This really wasn't that painful. It started off like really pinching because the needle was so thin, but after that my body kind of just got used to it. My arms sort of got numb, and yeah, it was only half an hour. So meaning behind the floral wreath is love, birth, unity, growth, and connection. That's the meaning of a floral wreath. Daisies are a meaning of sharing of feelings and simplicity, and tulips are kind of like sunflowers. They direct themselves towards the sun, and lumos. Daisy is an October flower. I didn't even know that, but yeah, daisies are October flowers, and it just goes with my whole October baby pumpkin stuff. And yeah, and the triquetra meaning is basically, the meaning of the symbol itself is the unity of body, mind, and soul. So me, B, and Vans. B, if you guys don't know, is Sab. Sometimes I call Sab B, sometimes I call Sab Sab. Sab B, same person. But yeah, so me, B, and Vans all got the triquetra symbol as a matching tattoo. B got hers on her, I think it was this one, yeah. She got hers right here. Vans got hers in the middle of her back, and I got mine on the bottom of my leg. And yeah, it's the unity of mind, body, and soul, and I truly feel that when the three of us are together, ever since all three of us became like besties, I just feel like I love them so much. We're like a little coven, the three of us. We really are. Mind, body, and soul. That's three of us. Each part of that, there's 1, 2, 3. Like, that is, yeah, it's just fucking Vans, me, and B. And it's really funny too, because we're all 2 years apart in age. So Vans is the eldest, I'm the middle child, and B is the youngest. Yeah, it's just, I think that's really cute, and we're really like sisters, the three of us, and we wanted something to legitimize our little coven. And again, I'm so glad that Amanda was that person to do that, because she is a little witch herself. And yeah, if you guys want to like check out Amanda or any of the other artists, I will link their Instagrams below. I think that's the end. Yeah, so in all I have 22 tattoos, if anybody was counting. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a really long video, but I appreciate you guys staying till the end. Bless your souls. And if you guys have been watching since my first video, thank you so much. And yeah, have a nice rest of your day. Bye.